Andy Ruiz posted a little video on his Twitter where he's basically doing a few push-ups. He's basically training. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he's changed his trainer to Saul Canelo Alvarez trainer. I totally hit that the Saul Canelo Alvarez trainer's uh, name totally slipped my mind, so forgive me for that. But that's his new trainer, apparently, right? Now, it's been exactly a year. Well, it's about to be a year since he beat Anthony Joshua, or he shocked the world and he beat Anthony Joshua. And it's been like 6 months since he lost his belts to Anthony Joshua, and he hasn't fought since losing his belts to Anthony Joshua. He was supposed to fight Luis, or at least there was rumors, or he was going to fight Luis King Kong Ortiz. I was looking forward to that fight. I thought that was a good matchup. It didn't happen for whatever reason. I if I'm not mistaken, wasn't there rumors where he was going to fight Dillian White, or Dillian White called him out, or something like that? For me, this is good news, because what disappointed me with Luis, or excuse me, with Andy Ruiz, is that in his last fight against Joshua, he looked so out of shape. Like, I didn't like how out of shape he went into that fight. Like, you could tell he went into that fight not even caring, like not even training, and not saying that he would have beaten Joshua if he would have been in better shape. I still think that Joshua, using that style that he fought Andy Ruiz in the rematch, I still think he would have beaten him, because Andy Ruiz is slow on his foot and he would have been able to outbox him. But had he been in better shape, it would have been better for him. It would have made his life more easier against Joshua, because he would have been quicker on his feet. So I look at this as a positive thing for Andy Ruiz, because he's completely out of shape. And like, he's really out of shape. He's never gonna have a six pack, but like, he needs to get down to like the 250s. He can't be fighting at the 280s. And I do think that he is a good fight for some of the heavyweights. I still think he could compete against some of the top heavyweights. Uh, I would love to see him against Jarrell Miller. The Luis Ortiz fight is still a good fight for me. Dillian White fight. There's a bunch of fights out there I would like to see him in against. But I want to see him at his best. And at his best is being in shape, or at least in better shape. Not being as fat as he was in the Anthony Joshua rematch, which it just looked terrible. I hope that Andy Ruiz still has his hunger. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I feel that maybe because Andy Ruiz made so much money against Anthony Joshua, then maybe he won't have the same hunger that he was prior to fighting Joshua. Because when he fought Joshua that first time, he was determined. Like, he fought with ambition. So I hope that he's not one of those fighters that, because he made so much money, he lost all that ambition. I hope we still get to see Andy Ruiz come back and come back with determination, not just come back for like a paycheck, or not going half-ass against his opponents. I really hope. I want to see the best version of Andy Ruiz. I want to see him, because a lot of people were shitting on him when he lost to Anthony Joshua, because of the way he performed in that fight, and because of the way he looked against Anthony Joshua, including me. I shitted on Andy Ruiz. I didn't like the way he came in that fight. I didn't like how unprofessional his weight was. I mean, he was talking about that he was drinking and he wasn't taking it seriously. So I thought it was very unprofessional the way he came into that fight. I felt like he didn't try. And I felt that, and that pissed me off as a fan, because during the build-up, he was making it seem like he was really training hard. So the only way he's going to redeem himself, because there's still people who are not happy that he showed up like that against Joshua in the rematch. The only way he's going to redeem himself is if he actually, when he does come back and he starts fighting good opposition, he comes back determined, he comes back in shape, he doesn't fight half-ass, he fights with determination. And win or lose, the point is he comes in better shape when he performs and he tries to win, But yeah, I don't know if Saul Canelo Alvarez trainer is going to be a good fit for him, but I guess time will tell. Um, Saul Canelo Alvarez is a completely different fighter than, what's his name, Andy Ruiz. But maybe it's a good thing that he's going to be in that camp, because Ruiz said that he wanted to be the Mexican heavyweight version of Saul Canelo Alvarez when he first won those belts. He never, obviously, it never happened because he lost, but he wanted that to happen. So maybe him being in the training camp and training there next to Saul Canelo Alvarez is going to motivate him, and he's going to train harder. But I guess time will tell, right? Anyway, guys, I have to say thanks for watching, and I'm